used to say. But you know I loved you. After all of that, you know I loved you. When you don't know it and you don't show it, it's no good.
When Mom and Daddy split up, that silver money that belonged to Mama went missing.
I don't have to worry about that man no more because he no longer is on this earth.
I know he didn't trust me and my brother. That son of a bitch stole the money. He stole the money from Mom.
And I remember my daddy kind of being like that.
Well, if Tammy's the real deal, she wants to make sure she sees her mom and daddy again.
What?
An update. An update.
If you spend any time on YouTube, you probably know and love Helen Wyatt, better known to her thousands of fans as Helen from Georgia. But lately, fans have had a lot of questions about Helen's family tree, her past marriages, and the truth behind her family name.
I will not speak of a person about any conversation, about any incidents, about anything that they cannot say yes or no to.
Monique, I'm right there with you. It feels only right that we pay our respects and honor the loved ones the Hodges family has lost.
Because when you do that, that becomes unfair to the baby. Because they don't have they can't say, well, yes, that happened or that didn't happen.
You know, my daddy was a meat cutter. He was a market manager. He told me one day, he said, you need to get out of the meat cutting business.
Marvin Hodges, born on the 29th of September in 1936, and passed away on December 8th, 1998. At age 62.
My daddy said, some people does real good. He said, the other half of the people, they don't do all that good. I think he was right, you know.
Where does the name Hodges come from? Helen was previously married to a member of the Hodges family, and together they had two sons, Danny Hodges and a son named Tony Marvin Hodges. Tragically, Tony passed away in East Dublin, Georgia back in 2003 at age 45.
I miss my mama. She passed away. She was 47. She had a cerebral hemorrhage.
Danny Hodges is the father of Stephen Hodges. Tony Marvin Hodges was the father of Tony Clay Hodges and Cody Thomas D. Hodges.
I found her in her home. She was laying in the bathroom. Had been laying there like 2 or 3 days.
Today, we are diving deep into the history of the Hodges family to clear up the mystery once and for all.
In the quiet fields of Lawrence County, Georgia, the Hodges story stretches back more than 2 centuries. A family line built on hard work, land, legacy, and the ties that hold generations together. Today we follow that line all the way to one man, Marvin A. Hodges, born September 29th, 1936, and laid to rest on December 8th, 1998. Marvin was the son of Thomas Augustus Tom Hodges, born in 1887, and Mary Cook Hodges, born in 1903. He grew up alongside his brother, Ray Luther Hodges, who was a Korean War veteran. Ray was a mason and the owner and operator of Ray's Market in Dublin, Georgia. Marvin and Ray shared 3 sisters, Helen Walker, Marjorie Lindsay, and Faye Myers, and a brother named Chapel Hodges. If anyone wanted to contact the Hodges, they got in touch with Paul Hodges. He was the go-to guy. Before we can understand Marvin Hodges, we have to step back 1 generation, to the couple who shaped the Hodges line of the 20th century. Thomas Augustus, Tom Hodges, born in 1887, and Mary Cook Hodges, born in 1903, raised their family in Georgia during a time when the South was rebuilding, reshaping, and redefining itself. Thomas Hodges, born in 1887, came from a Hodges line that reaches back into the 1800s. These ancestors lived through the Civil War, the rebuilding of the South, and the dawn of the modern era. Since the ancestors of Thomas Augustus Hodges remain unknown in the records we have, where Mary Cook's parents give us a clear path to continue the ancestral line. Long before Mary Cook married Thomas Augustus Hodges, her family line stretched deep into the 1800s. Mary's parents carried the Cook name into the 20th century, but their roots reach back to the earliest generations of men and women born in the early 1800s and even the late 1700s. Her father, Thomas L. Cook, was born September 10, 1866 in Jasper County, Georgia, and died February 3, 1934, in Dudley, Lawrence County, Georgia. He was a farmer. He lived in Monticello, Georgia, and was buried at Poplar Springs Cemetery in Dudley, Georgia. His father, Hardy Cook, was born in Jasper County, Georgia, and so was his mother, Mary Favors Cook. Their informant was Mrs. Felix B. Cook. Thomas L. Cook died from erysipelas of face and head. Erysipelas of face and head is a severe bacterial skin infection that typically affects the face and can spread rapidly. In the early 1900s, before antibiotics were widely available, erysipelas was often fatal when it reached the head or caused systemic infection. Mary Cook's mother, Leila Mary Blackwell Cook, was born in Jasper County, Georgia, in 1874, the daughter of Henry Franklin Blackwell and Mary Shields Blackwell.
She grew up in a post-Civil War South, where family farms and church communities formed the backbone of rural life. In the late 1800s, Leila married Thomas L. Cook, a farmer from Laurens County. Together, they raised 4 children, including Mary Cook Hodges, whose marriage to Thomas Augustus Hodges would unite the Cook and Hodges families for generations. Leila lived through dramatic changes, from Reconstruction to the Great Depression, yet remained rooted in faith and family. Her final resting place at Hopewell Baptist Church Cemetery reflects the enduring ties between the Blackwell and Cook families in central Georgia. Leila lived in Orlando, Florida, and died after an illness of 4 weeks. Survivors include 2 daughters, Mary Hodges of Dublin and Mrs. Ray McMichael of Orlando. Leila Mary Blackwell Cook came from a large Jasper County family. She had 5 siblings. Leila's older brother, born 5 years before her, John Warren Blackwell, 1869 to 1940. Another older sibling, Maddie, married into the Alexander family. Martha E. Maddie Blackwell Alexander, 1877 to 1965. Leila's younger sister, living well into the mid-20th century, Annie E. Blackwell, 1877 to 1965, and 2 younger brothers who were twins, Henry Walker Blackwell, 1880 to 1942, and Samuel Howard Blackwell, 1880 to 1915, who died young at 35. Through Leila's daughter, Mary Cook Hodges, these Blackwell roots became part of the Hodges family story, linking generations of Cooks, Blackwells, and Hodges together. In the end, the story of the Hodges family doesn't begin with Marvin, or even with Thomas Augustus Hodges. It reaches back through Mary Cook Hodges into the lives of her parents, Thomas L. Cook, the Jasper County farmer whose life was shaped by the land, and Leila Mary Blackwell Cook, whose roots ran deep into the Blackwell and Shields families. Behind them stand Hardy Cook and Mary Favors, born in the mid-1800s, carrying the Cook name through Reconstruction and into the new century. And surrounding Leila were her siblings, John Warren, Maddie, Annie, Henry Walker, and Samuel Howard, each one a branch of the Blackwell line that helped shape the world Mary Cook was born into. Together, these families, Cook, Blackwell, Favors, Shields, formed the foundation that eventually led to Mary Cook Hodges, and through her, to Ray Luther Hodges and Marvin Hodges. Their lives, their struggles, their faith, and their endurance created the path that brought the Hodges family into the present day. This is the legacy. This is the line. This is where the story begins and where it continues. Among them is Reba Coleman Graham Alligood, 1932-2019, Tammy Hodges' beloved mother. Tammy carries that love forward, holding on to the hope of reunion, the day she'll see her mother and father again, together in eternal light. Though the years pass and the generations unfold, love remains the thread that binds them all. From the ancestors who built the foundation to the family who carries their memory today, this story is not just about where they came from, but where they'll meet again.
Clock is ticking, soft and low. Pages turn, my thoughts still glow. Lo-fi lights in evening air, peace and rhythm everywhere. Every sound's a gentle way, carrying peace the way I crave. Soft bass hums, my breathing slow, letting every worry go. Slow mind flow, keep me still, smooth groove bends to my will while I study stream. Yeah, piano hums, mood is right. Soft gold tone from death's lamplight. Notes fall easy like the rain, washing clean my crowded brain. Every piece a quiet friend whispers you're okay again. Focus deep, my heart aligned. Melody clears out my mind. Slow mind flow, keep me clear. Soft R&B I need to hear through the night or early day. Let the groove just guide my way. Breathe in rhythm, take it slow. Let the peaceful current grow. In this sound I find my space. Ooh, music's my calm.